Alright, Kaido, we're getting into it, so go ahead and let's go and kick off this stream for Neo Scavenger real quick, please.
First things first, it's Kaido. But I'll let it slide this time. Alright, let's crack open Neo Scavenger and tiptoe through the pixelated apocalypse. Buckle up, folks. It's time to see just how quickly you can get yourself laid out by the wilderness.
Alright, and I've got joining me my buddy Oz. So, yeah, here we go. I guess we'll be playing a little bit of, Neo Scavenger. Strange little game. Used to be a Flash game on Newgrounds, if I remember right. Anyways, we're going to start off a new game, and the way this kind of works is, for anyone who's played something like Project Zomboid, some of this stuff might look familiar since I think a lot of the systems kind of played in. You take a couple of bad traits, and then you get a couple of good traits in trade. So, one of the things that we're going to take for our first character is I'm going to have, oh, let's see. I can't see real good. When I go to sleep, I stay asleep. Asthmatic as fuck. That's a death sentence. I don't need the other two. What I want, though, fishing. When did that get put in there? There's some new stuff in here that I wasn't familiar with from the mod. I guess we'll start off with some pretty easy stuff, though. Oh, this is gonna be tough. First. So, I guess I'll go and start by asking you, what are some traits for a man in the wilds? Someone who's out there to survive. Should they have hacking skills, or do you prioritize, like, being strong, having melee? Do you think we should make an orc, or do you think we should be making some kind of Eldari or something like that? What are we doing here? He's not even here. We got a couple of build options with this character. Which one should we go for? Smart boy or strong boy?
The classic.
Oh, welcome back. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Smart boy for the street smarts. Strong boy for the street fights. Up to you. Do you want to outthink the world or just punch it in its dumb face? Either way, the apocalypse isn't gonna care much.
What are you thinking? Oh. Hello, I can hear you. What are you thinking, though? I know you always go for strong boy. Out he goes. And in he comes.
There we go.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps cutting in and out.
That is a little bit weird.
Yes. Strength is always a good thing. But I'm biased.
Let me go ahead and turn your volume up a little bit more. There you go. How's that?
Nah.
Much better.
Cool.
Alright. So, what are we thinking? We have some options.
I'm always biased for strength.
Alright. We're gonna go for strong boy. Strong. Melee. What's more important? Being tough? Or, being able to trap and prepare animals? Or medic? we've got 7 points left, so we can do something here. But between these two, only one of them. We need one of those two. He can either be a tough boy, or he can be a trapper. Skin animals.
Well, if you're gonna be by yourself, the trap is always good to eat and all that.
All right, we got 3 points left. Athletics, mechanic, or lockpicking.
Well, if Fallout has taught me anything, it's always had lockpicking.
Lockpicking it is. So this guy's a heavy sleeper. He can't see for shit. He's strong, though. He has melee. He can trap animals. And he can lockpick. Confirm. Alright, so this is more of a reading game, so I might at some point also ask you to help me out with some reading as we go along. But here we go. You wake up disoriented, slumped over the base of an empty cryosleep pod, still damp from cryofluid. The thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground where a large 5 is painted. Across the room, there is an open door to the hallway, and a broken window leading outside. Just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts from down the hall beyond the doorway. Something is coming. Fast. So, the way this game is played is you have a couple of these options that you can choose. You can see all the other stats and all that other bullshit, but right now we've got these 3 things that we can do. Because we've chosen strong, we can prepare to kick its ass. Or, because we have melee, we can prepare to kick its ass.
Yeah.
There is also jumping out the window, but I don't think our strong boy is a coward. No.
Mm-mm.
Now here's the funny thing. You can pick one of these two, and it will get the job done. You might take some damage though. But because you took both, you can actually combine the two and really prepare to kick its ass. You drop to a defensive stance as it bursts into the room. The beast stands on its hind legs like a man, but has the appearance of a ragged, predatory dog. The combination of your stance and build must really look imposing, because the dogman actually looks a bit confused when it sees you, and hesitates. You both lunge at each other, colliding with great force. The dogman realizes its error too late as you slam it against the door jamb, repeatedly. Its corpse crumpled at your feet. You let loose a howl. You let loose an unbridled roar that echoes down the facility's hall. You decide that was so awesome that you fish through the console for the security footage and take it. Confirm.
Yeah.
You're standing in a cryostasis room, though it looks as like you might have been the only survivor. Inside the cryo facility, Dogman gone. There is no more Dogman. I have killed him now. So I guess we could search for the console records. You check the console for any patient info and come across 3 records. Tank 1 for Anton Blubber. He was committed in 2012 and 11/11. Emergency contact, Angela Blubber. Good for them. Tank 5, Philip Kindred. Hey, wait. Committed in 2019, 09/15. Billing info account. Oh my god. That's my savings account info. I better write that down. Tank 6, Lloyd Blank Check. Sounds like an asshole. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I climb out of the window. You decide to go outside and see if you can figure out where you are, avoiding the broken glass. You step into the sill and outside, rustling some plants that have grown wild in the area. It's cool outside and damp, probably morning. The distant report of a gun catches your attention. You cock your head, listening, but it's over as quickly as it started. Obviously, you're not alone out here, though that doesn't necessarily comfort you. You're in the parking lot of Geige's cryo facility, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Plants have pushed their way through the pavement and over the facility. Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place, or even who you are. Your frustration mounts, but you catch it and put it in check. Might as well take a look around. Alright, well that was a little, I guess... I'd never seen that. I guess that was a extended tutorial thing. I've got one mod on here, and it's Neo Scavenger Extended, and it is fairly necessary, at least in the times that I played. My brain doesn't work without it. And even looking at it, I don't know what I'm doing. So... Where's my crafting menu? We have this dog man. I put it in here. Well, I want to cut him up. And make a fur coat out of him. So I combine it with trapping. And then I combine it with a glass shard. And I cut the shit out of him. Confirm. I got the most important thing. I can throw away all this meat. I don't fucking care. The meat, whatever. What I wanted was the pelt. What I can do with the pelt... Where's me? Items. Wear the pelt. Now I'm not going to die immediately from the cold. Which is pretty swell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stick that in my hand, and I'm gonna stick that in my other hand, and anyone who fucks with me, I don't need any glass shards, I'm just gonna punch them to death. Alright, I guess we gotta go somewhere. Is that a house in here? Oh boy. Time to search. How do I search? Zoomed out mini-map, okay. Main tab info, main menu, resume, okay. Crafting screen, no. Skills, no. Oh, am I just out of movement? I am out of movement. Okay. Scavenge. Allow. Alright, so now I gotta go look through some stuff. Storage shed or the shack in the forest. Let's start with the shack in the forest. And because I'm strong as fuck, I'm not sneaking. Who's going to stop me? I found something. I found a campsite. Someone probably knows I'm here. That's a them problem.
Yeah.
What's here? Rocks? I don't want those. How do I use this again? There's like... There it is. Use. Get a large branch from a tree. No, I don't have any bags or things like that. I need to conserve my stuff. Sinew is useful. No, 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 full screen. Well, I'm already here. Confirm. I take big branch and I stick it in hand. Woe be unto anyone who messes with Strong Boy.
Strong boy, strong.
Strong Boy, very strong, very, very sleepy. He's going to bed now. Oh my god, that secluded shack in the woods has something amazing in it. Hold on. What do you mean it's got all that stuff? How do I get into it? Look at all this stuff in here. There's a plastic shed. There's a bunch of whiskey. Clothes. Goodness gracious. Oh, that's why it was a campsite that I found. Someone died here, too. That sucks for them. Now I got a sled. Excellent. I can carry my handful of sinew now. A wooden plank. That's useful. Large stick. That's for hitting people. My very important cheap memory stick. That has my footage of ass whooping. Olive
I will
colored
be
hoodie.
right back.
Okie dokes. This one has pockets. I want the pockets. I need shoes. Well, we are a strong boy, so sled is great. Sled is magnificent. Sled is life. Time to go dig more. End turn. Scavenge. Dig. Stronk it through. Bust it open. This is the best start that I've ever had in this game. What's in here? Oh my gosh. A ton of boxes. What's in the boxes? Nothing? That's not bad, actually. That's actually a lot of not bad. I can take 2 of these boxes. See, because they're bigger on the inside than these guys are over here. So what I can kind of do is finagle it a little bit. There was a way to also, like, burn things, if I remember right. Well, that's okay.
I have returned.
Welcome back. I found a bunch of boxes. And I'm trying to find a way to fit all of these things into the boxes. I think I have to manually take the box and shove things into it, which is... Can I fit other boxes into other boxes? That would be funny. No, I can't. That would be too silly. I've never seen these items before, so this is like... This is crazy to me. Okay, well, this one goes here, this one goes here. I love boxes. I stick that one there, and then I put the box in my hand, and then I take the other box, and then I just leave it on the ground. That's where it belongs. End turn. Someone better not be sneaking up on me. I got a big stick, and I'm very excited to use it. Scavenge. We break into another house. What's that? Treetops? I'll have to check that out later. Lock. Oh, jeez. I don't have any way to get past the lock. What's up here? No bird's nest eggs? Okay. Well, I'm done with this place. I need a bag. And shoes. My feet hurt. Scavenge, what's out here? Open field. Hey, I got something. What's out here? What was that? Mushrooms. Uh-oh. I don't trust those. That's how you have bad stuff happen to you. Especially if you're strong and stupid and don't know what the hell you're looking at. This funny spotted mushroom looks good. I don't hide. I don't spy. If something comes at me, I'm just gonna flex my arms at it. And it'll just die. Bird's nests. What do we got in here? A bird's nest with 3 eggs. I take the whole nest. Throw out the nest. Take the eggs. Actually, I don't want the eggs in there. I want the eggs to be in my bin. Oh, yes. I should turn this into a spear. I need a sharp object. Listen, you don't want none of this, dog. I saw you out there. Hound. Oh, look. A town. As you pick your way through the overgrown ruins, a peculiar sound becomes briefly audible. It disappears, but picks up again in a moment, as if carried by air currents. It's a distant humming, like small gas engines, out of place in the stillness of empty forests and abandoned buildings. Let me click yes. As you approach the town, there's no sign of activity. Buildings stand in ruin. Vehicles are overturned and blackened with fire. Explosion marks radiate outward from walls and pavement. In the distance, strange-looking creatures circle in the sky, like monstrous, leathery vultures. The world has drastically changed from what you knew. Some sort of cataclysm has befallen Earth, returning mankind to the Dark Ages. And along with it, your hopes of finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge what you can from the ruins. And turn. There's gotta be something here. Scavenge. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Deserted shop mart? Abandoned buildings? Ransacked gun shops? I don't think I want to check all of these, though. Let me check this one. Strong boy. Nothing in there. I think this place is pretty picked clean because of this area right here. Zomzoms. A place to eat. As the source of the distant sound finally comes into view, you stop in your tracks, unsure whether it's safe to continue. Ahead, you see a titanic warehouse, like one of those distribution centers from before the collapse. There is a dull roar of ethanol generators, combined with the occasional rev of unsuppressed exhaust from off-road vehicles. Figures seem to be milling around a low extension on the right, and the occasional ATV arrives or departs without fanfare. You don't think you've been spotted yet, this far out. Though with all the activity, hard to tell. Should we leave Zomzoms or go inside? What do you think?
Hmm?
I mean, we're already here.
Only one way to find out.
You cautiously approach the warehouse, noting a bright sign reading Zomzoms, a place to eat. The sign hangs over a giant garage door, which is fenced off behind tarp and barbed wire. Bright lights, welding arcs, and peculiar shadows can be seen in the fenced area. The din of rowdy chatter echoes from within the building. A semi-trailer attached to one of the loading bays acts as a makeshift gate. I need to turn the music down just a touch. Acts as a makeshift gate and pedway into the warehouse. Ragged-looking figures line up alongside the trailer, watched over by armed mercenaries. It looks more like a club than anything else, except for that tarp area. Just then, your stomach sinks when you realize there's a truck on the other side, offloading prisoners or slaves of some sort. Fighting back panic, you reason that showing fear now might mark you as a target, trying to break your stride. Mercifully, nobody seems to care. We get in line. Wall in the line. You feel a flutter of anxiety each time the line advances. With each step, you try and catch a glance of what's through the doorway in the trailer. But you still can't tell. Most of the people in line are ragtag looking, wearing mixed-matched clothes and stinking of sweat. Some confused, others bored. The guards are better, groomed by comparison. Though you suspect they'd just as soon murder you for your clothes if they weren't being paid. Up a few wooden plank steps, you step inside the semi-trailer and hollow sounds of a crowd echo down the narrow corridor from the warehouse. To your right is a chipboard and a mesh booth where an attendant is collecting fees and weapons and stamping people before they walk down the trailer into the warehouse. Stock or spectator? The attendant drones, looking disinterestedly past you. Which one are we? Are we stock or spectator? Or are we, huh?
Well, it's either huh or spectator.
Spectator. We're tough boy. We don't huh. What you got? What you got? Looking behind her, you see ice slabs, shoes, and sundry items. It looks like there are definitely some items they'll accept more than others, at least today. I got whiskey, bitch. You offer your item, which she stashed in a metal locker. And she demands, reaching for a stamp as you present your hand. She applies a symbol and a number, then nods to another grisly merc. who checks you for weapons. He tosses your confiscated items into a numbered bin and ushers you down the trailer. Inside, it's 1 part super club, 1 part gladiator pit. A wall of sound assaults your ears as you cross the threshold. Part human cacophony, part generator exhaust, mostly frenetic industrial music, and the smell of food and smoke. You can't hear it over the noise, but you can feel your stomach rumble at the smell of sweet barbecue. The cavernous warehouse is dominated by a dirt floor arena with high mesh wall. Spectators ring the pit on 3 sides, the 4th reserved for a large garage door leading outside into the tarp-fenced courtyard. Beyond the door, you catch the flash of welding arcs, where it appears scrapyard robots are being prepped. And opposite the garage door, the thing you really care about right now, a wide booth with grills spewing sweet and spicy smoke into the rafters above. People clamor to get at it and walk away with their prize smeared all over their hands and lips alike. Barbecue. Free barbecue! Grab your free skewer now before the next fight. A chance once in a lifetime, you hear as you get closer to the crowd. It seems handouts are not common in here. You wade through the dirty patrons, intent on manhandling some ribs, or beans and rice, or whatever it is they've got cooking over there. Who knows how long you've been in cryo? How long it's been since you've had a hot meal? Pressing your way through this final wall of hungry patrons, you get an elbow on the counter, and desperately try to make eye contact with one of the servers. A few eternal minutes later, one of the apron-clad food slingers glances at you, and you nod like an excited dog. He reaches into a smoker box, withdraws a loaded skewer, and places it into your hand. Sweet, succulent barbecue. Savoring it at first, you start to grow paranoid that it'll be snatched from your hands. You bear down on it with renewed fervor, huddling with it against your lips as you absently walk away from the grill. This meat, it's like good. Fully developed veal, not young, but not yet beef. Yes, very definitely like that, not like any other meat you've tasted. In fact, so much so that you think no person with a palate of ordinary, normal sensitiveness could distinguish it from veal. It is mild, good meat, but no other sharply defined or highly characteristic tastes such as, for instance, goat, high game, and pork should have. The steak is slightly tougher than prime veal, a little stringy, but not too tough or stringy to be agreeably edible. The roast is tender, and in color, texture, smell as well as taste, strengthen your certainty that all of the meats you habitually know, veal is the one meat to which this meat is accurately comparable. Just then, another announcer pipes up. With that same oscillating voice every strip club DJ seems to have, he starts hyping the crowd. "Can you count, suckers?" he shouts. Patrons start yelling back, "I said, can you count, suckers?" On cue, a testosterone-fueled wave of shouts comes from the floor. "Raise those numbers," he calls with expectation, and everybody raises their fists in unison. The music changes, light switch to UV, and numbers appear on all the stamped hands. Your heart starts to race as you realize what's happening. Looking around, everyone has a stamp, most like yours. They all have numbers, but it's clear now what the symbols are. Patrons like you have silhouettes of vultures next to their numbers. Those unlucky few who don't have lambs. The announcer calls a number, a low number. Feeling somewhat relieved, you raise your hand above your head. Patrons around you look up to it for a moment, then continue scanning the crowd. A scream of protest erupts from the far side of the arena. Everyone nearby looks across where a commotion is starting. A man is hoisted into the air like a crowd surfer at a concert and propelled to the arena gate. Patrons claw the remainder of his barbecue from his flailing hands, fighting over it like dogs. Guards wrangle the struggling man and toss him to the dirt floor in the arena as the gate is sealed behind him. The winner is a filthy, weak, and confused-looking human. As he clambers to his feet, a clacking and squeaking sound crescendos from the opposite side of the arena. Cheers start erupting throughout the warehouse as the source of the noise rolls into the arena through the garage door. The bot is a little more than a heavy, treaded ring of barbed spikes. A haphazardly hung LED ticker sits atop its mast, flickering the words "Morning Star," confirming your suspicions as to its nature. Without protest, the bot starts closing in on the human who, to his credit, has given up rattling the gate and is now facing the more immediate danger. He starts circling left, leading the bot to one side of the pit, then dashes right as fast as he can, bypassing the bot. The move buys him a few seconds as the bot spins in place on his treads, but he ends up in the same situation on the reverse side of the arena. This continues for a few laps, with the human visibly wearing down. Perhaps realizing his error, he switches tactics and leads the robot towards a support column and allows it to get close before ducking around behind it. The bot starts turning in place, but the tread gets hooked on the pillar, and for a moment, it appears to be stuck. You can sense the tingle of hope in the man as he watches the bot rock to and fro for several seconds. However, the bot's rocking eventually frees it, and it turns to face him again. Crestfallen, the man returns to his original strategy of dodging the robot like a bullfighter, ever more slowly with each pass. It doesn't take long for the robot to wear down its already weakened prey, and it scores its first hit, trampling his leg under the treads. The man's cry of pain is lost in a wave of cheering from the crowd as the robot backs up. The man hardly has time to limp before it rams him again, this time following through and impaling him against the wall. Drunk with bloodlust, the crowd is now screaming as the robot backs away once more from the stumbling, bleeding man. The bot rams him into the wall one more time and backs away, this time with a human stuck on its spikes. The crowd cries out in ecstasy, which eventually simmers down to a rabble as the arena service personnel remove the entrails. Your mouth agape, you suddenly feel a wave of nausea. You begin looking around, panicked. Do you try to leave, or do you want to see what happens next?
Oh yeah, we want to see what happens.
Let's see what happens next. Unsure of what to do next, you look around the room anxiously, waiting for something to happen. Word is, you've got a medical plan. The voice startles you, even amidst the shouting crowd, and you turn to find a young man with an old face. He looks to be one of Asian descent, with hair like a mop, big aviator glasses, and an improbably white fur coat. Relax, I don't work here. In fact, I'm gonna try to make sure you don't either. Come on. He turns and heads towards the garage door, since that's away from the arena's human-sized gate. You decide to follow. You get the sense he's a patron. Or at least not with the management, as neither guard nor patron seems to pay him much attention. Little bird told me, he shouts over the crowd of music. You might know a thing or two about cryogenics. He talks over his shoulder as he walks, as if tossing words your way. I know a guy who's looking for some heavy-duty coolie units. He may be willing to trade for some info on where to score a few. You arrive at the massive garage door, and the cool air seems tinged with ozone. His name's the Stoat. Come on, dude. I'll introduce you. Out in the robot prep yard, mechanics are tending to their creations. Your companion stops alongside a tall robot, reminiscent of a farm combine. You shudder to think of what it does to a human with those blades, but then, something inside moves. Crawling out the feeder house behind the blades is a mechanic who looks around, and satisfied, waves another out. The second looks like one of the patrons. The second one looks more like one of the patrons than a mechanic, and starves and scared. The pair skulk along the fence line and disappear out of sight. The fur coat guy turns back to you with a proud yet devious grin on his face. The Stoat is pleased to meet your acquaintance. Now about that medical plan, he suggestively taps his wrist. We can either give him the bracelet, just tell him about it, or ask him about the trade.
Give nothing for free.
Give nothing for free. Ask him about the trade?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a counteroffer, Stoat says, stroking his chin. Okay, tell you what. He snaps into action. I got a thing. Someplace that needs, certain items liberated. He makes air quotes. You trade the bracelet, I'll let you in on the haul. Here's what's up. Camp Grayling. Ever heard of it? You heard of it, right? Big old military base somewhere in Michigan. No? Guess you have to be in certain circles. He flicks something invisible from his coat. All sorts of rumors about that place. The one thing that's sure, it's full of tech, and no one to tinker with it. Meanwhile, he knocks the combine bot, producing a hollow ring. Sucks, right? Your part is simple. He places a hand on your shoulder. Maybe you've seen a bot around here. Tall, tin fella, 6 legs mauling some guy? That's the one. Well, wherever he came from, there's gotta be more. And if I'm doing this with farm machinery, imagine what I could do with old Spidey maulers. He pantomimes with an explosion while puffing up his cheeks. But Stoat waves a finger at nothing. I don't expect you to pilot these babies out of there. What I need you to do is get inside the base and bring back everything you can find on them. Schematics, blueprints, test data, the more the better. Be warned, it's a death machine nest. You think these are brutal? Stoat gestures around the prep yard. Drunk, angry teenagers compared to these trained assassins. In return, he says, scratching his chin, I'm thinking the power structure will be shifting a bit around here, and the new one will be one of the IOU variety. He points at your chest. So, deal of a lifetime, dude. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. I think it's a good deal, right? Right?
Sounds like a deal. Nice, he laughs. He extends a hand. You meet it with yours. Okay, like I said, it's a death machine nest, but I've got some other goodies for it. Let's say it's on advance payment, or a signing bonus. Either way. Step 1, he says, counting it out with a finger. That bracelet. Still needs me some cryo goodness after all. You want to just give him the info or give him the bracelet?
Do we need the bracelet?
I don't know. Do you think we need the bracelet?
No.
You snap the printed bracelet from your wrist and hand it to him. He slides it through his fingers, reading the lettering on the strap. Nice, dude. He bobs his head. I may have to do an expedition there after... And... Nice name! He starts unlatching a flight case near the Combine bot. An array of electronic parts and gadgets fill the case, and he tosses the bracelet inside, scanning his hand across the range of parts. He selects one, then closes the case again. Here. He hands you an orange box with screw mounts on it. Insurance for when you get there. Hold on to it. As for me, I may have to check into your fancy clinic soon. I think I'm coming down with a little something. He fake coughs and clears his throat, grinning. Step 2. Get inside. The goodish baddish news is that your new toy will help, but you'll likely need to supplement with tricks of your own. Nobody's come back from there, though rumor has it, some protesters managed to embarrass the brass at Grayling back in the day. You'd probably have to rummage through some old newspaper stories to verify that, though. Anyway, that's step 2. Figure out how to get in. Step 3, find the schematics. Somewhere convenient for personnel to get to day and night. Step 4, test data. Download it off the control tower using this. He hands you a small flash drive. Plug and play. Easy. Step 5, bring it all back to me. Got it? He looks over your shoulder. Oh, also, you'll probably want these back. You turn and see a familiar face from the front gate. She drops a lockbox with your checked items. You cast a glance back at the Stoat and he shrugs. What? I can't do this alone. Your safest bet is to go along the fence, where they went. He thumbs over his shoulder, indicating the route the mechanic and patron followed. Unless you're still hungry. He laughs, making a vomiting motion. See you around, dude. He calls over his shoulder, walking back to the warehouse. Stoat's friend waits as you gather your things from the lockbox. Better make sure you empty that locker while you have the chance. Once ready, you head along the fence and return to the wasteland, towards a higher measure of normality. Well, that was interesting.
Right.
Gotta pick up my stuff. That actually was very different from how I usually see it played. I've actually never seen... Whoa, he gave me a lot of stuff. I've never seen this thing, yeah. Small orange box with screw mounts and a makeshift power cell. Because I know the place that he's talking about, and it's fucking awful.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Alright, and turn. Well, we did bite. We did eat a little bit of meat. Hopefully that wasn't anybody we knew. Alright. As you make your way to one of the huge structures you saw from the distance, you notice this one is fashioned of stacked, rusted shipping containers and heavily guarded. You see emaciated people in threadbare coats around the structure, but the guards don't seem to pay them any mind. People carrying boxes exit the structure through a doorway on one side, so you decide to use it to enter. This is a ZZ trading post, the sketchiest swap meet this side of the Mississippi. Pick up items to purchase them, or drop items to sell them. Start shopping. What do you got?
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Boxes and boxes and boxes of shit. But listen, do any of you guys want a big-ass stick? No? How about eggs? This egg is worth 2 cents, but this one over here? This one's a high-grade 63-cent egg. Damn, there's $65 worth of stuff in here. That's because 56 of it is the most important. Mine.
Yeah.
Well, I've got $6 to my name. But I'm also $6 lighter and 3 eggs shorter. Thank goodness. Let's get out of here. Leave ZZ's. Don't look at me, Blue Frog Man. I know what you're up to. Do not approach me, feral dog. I guess it's time. So this is combat. It's very silly.
Yeah. Bonk.
Ditch vehicle. I put the vehicle down. He is within 11 squares of me. I will take my stick. And I'm going to run at him. He thinks I'm scared of him. No, no, no. I'm getting closer.
Yeah.
Dodge! Where's he going? He's running away. No, come back. You're not going anywhere. Melee surge! So I just afflict all of these conditions on him because I'm strong as shit. I hit him with the stick once and he's stunned. I crippled his right arm and he's in severe pain. It's a bad time. I feel bad for this dog, but you know, he came at me. He's still trying to run away. It would be faster to put him down. Come here, you. A lure. A tackle. A get up. And then while he's down, I kick him. He's unconscious, stunned, and bleeding, and I'm just going to hit him with the stick a bunch. Strong boy. Normally the way this goes is very different. It usually involves a lot of your ass getting kicked. Can I put the dog in the box? Dog don't fit in box. I don't got any glass to cut. Alright, well I guess I can't process the dog. That's okay. You don't need to do everything with everything. We just need to go over here and start scavenging again. That's what we need to do. Shack in the forest, hit it with a stick. Campsite. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, another plastic shed. There's a plastic sled. How's ours? Ours is not that great. Uh-oh. Left shoe. Right shoe. Excellent. Tea box. Yo, I've never seen that item before. I mean, this sled's a lot better than my sled. So I'll keep it. And now begins the hobo part of... the hobolatry part of the game. Where everything is a whole... mix and match situation. Can I fit a sled onto a sled? Of course I can't. That would be silly. And we certainly wouldn't want to be silly folks out here now, would we?
No.
No. Is that my left foot? I have improper footwear. Is it because of that one? Well, that sounds like a different person's problem. What's inside this tea set? Empty out. Lots of sugar, yeast, and tea. The way items in this game are handled are sometimes a little bit silly, but... okay, got that. Now let's see. Crafting. I need to double check and see if I can make this item suck less. I can turn it into a folded plastic... what? I didn't know I could do that. That's neat. This mod adds so many new things every time I turn around and look at it. It's so cool. Locked storage shed. I can't get into those. That one's also locked. Dang. I guess we gotta leave or something. Well, first I'm gonna go ahead and hold this plastic sled. Because that is just neat, and I just want to see what I can do with it. Then I gotta make medium cordage. And then if I remember right, I can combine these guys. Plastic sled with strap. Oh, yeah. That makes it easier for me to carry around. Bop, bop, bop. Super cool. This wooden plank sucks. I should probably use it to make a fire or something. What can I make out of this thingy? This game is basically a giant game of, like, mix and match stuff, and eventually something does something.
Yeah.
I know that there's known recipes over here I can look through, but who's going to read that? Definitely not me.
Yeah, this has been established.
First things first, we have to make it to the great, beautiful city known as Detroit. It's somewhere off to the side around here. There's, like, lights or something that we should be able to, like, follow. I have painful foot blisters. My feet. My tough, strong boy feet. Ugh. No. Scavenging time. One of these is going to have Shoes, probably. Abandoned apartment buildings. Using my great strength, I kick open the door and just saw a lot of shit. Oh boy. It's good being strong. Is that a... Fire axe. Leather utility belt. Oh my gosh. The most important item. A metal pressure cooker. That will prevent us from getting obliterated to death. By, starvation and water. Which will definitely kick our ass way harder than anything else in this game. Very fast. As I think about this and realize that I don't have any form of water. The scavenging will continue. Until I find some good shoes. Thank goodness I have this huge axe to combine with my big strength. Bust open door. I want more shoes. Oh, finally, pants! Thank goodness. Can you believe we've just been walking around here with no pants? Cold out here. Some pieces of an old newspaper. Beacon in the night. In the wake of the mass evacuations of the Great Black Swamp, stories of families separated are all too common. Today, however, two sisters have reunited despite impossible odds. Cassandra and Veronica, sisters who lost contact during the forced evacuation of their hometown, are finally together again, thanks to their shared interest in astronomy and a nightly ritual of pointing out stars with flashlights. Cassandra and Veronica were able to spot each other's light beams from the nearby refugee camps. As soon as we saw the flashlights in the care packages, we knew we had a chance, they beamed. Something bad happened, and I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's none of my business. I have one very comfortable shoe and one very uncomfortable shoe, and it's killing me. There used to be a way that let me select where the item would go. Why can I not do that? Take and drop. There we go. Finally, I'm free. The inventory system in this game is a little jank. And by a little jank, I mean it's bad.
Quite jank.
It don't know where it is on the best of days. The scavenging, it will continue. Into an abandoned office tower. There's gotta be good shoes in here. With my big strength and my big axe. A makeshift bindle. Interesting. High roads of Michigan. Where's the Allegan Fairgrounds? A must for everyone visiting Michigan for the first time. Check out our discounts on fair admissions, carnival rides, and exhibits. Activities occur at the fairgrounds year-round. You try to locate some landmarks both here and on the map, and trace a route from where you are to the Allegan Fairgrounds. Where's Detroit? You recognize Detroit, even if everything else in your memory is missing. As cities go, it's one of the bigger ones. You trace a route from where you are to the city. Locate Grayling. You try to locate some landmarks both here and on the map, then trace a route to Grayling. Finish looking at the map. I think I'll keep this thing. Maps seem to be more useful than I remember them being. I also need to try and craft this with a rope. Because I want to put it on my back, but I need more string. So I'll just cut this apart. Make a bunch of these. No, I don't want to make a rough splint. Okay, well, empty this out. Drop box. Not enough room? Destroy those then. Get rid of those planks. I don't need them. Next. I want that bindle. And I want my axe. Can't use attacks at all. But bindle. But box. But the box is also about to break, so that's... Oh, I know what I can build. I can take this rope and combine it with the binoculars. And get a scope with a strap. And fix my terrible eyesight problem.
Yeah.
Magnifying optics. We'll take our string. We'll take our map. I don't need an inhaler, but that's $77 worth of inhaler. Someone could use it. We love bottles and cans. We love... Wait, is that throwing things away? That is throwing things away. Oops. I hate bottles and cans. I throw them all away. Can't forget the Stoat's gift. That is a very important item. That should stay on my person,
Quite.
actually.
Quite.
Here, this item should go in there. Perfect. Must be careful not to just only select the straps. Great, 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 great. Everything's good. Why am I carrying this thing anyway? Well, let's go check out the shop mart. This is one of the better runs that I've had so far in terms of just stuff. Normally, I don't find this many items.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, shopping cart, but the problem is I'm too stupid. Okay, I'm not a smoker and I'm not an alcoholic, so I don't need the stuff. I don't need it to collect cigarettes. But cigarettes are very, very good for money. So I'll keep them. No one wants cigarette leftovers. They can't tell it's a cigarette. How are they supposed to smoke it? Shabby auto repair shop. Let's go. That's good stuff. There we go. It's actually so good. I don't want to have the bindle anymore. Bindle's just worth $5 anyway. Put that in my hand. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're in business. Get my pod. Please. No, I didn't want to use it. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Oh.
I just lost $6 out of that thing. That's $6 worth of inhalant. Straight into my lungs. What a waste. Well, I guess this is going in the fancy box now. That's now my shopping cart. Dude, these parts suck. Oh my gosh. That one wheel is the one I'm going to keep. Everything else sucks. Actually, I don't even want the wheel. I'm a strong boy. I'm not a smart boy. I don't know where the hell I am. They ask me to build something, I look at them and I get mad. Ransack Pharmacy? That sounds like a lot of money. Let's get in there. All it came with was a compact fire extinguisher and cheap drugs. Not even good drugs. Lame. Time to break into some cars. Keep an eye out for traps. Oh my god. These can be trapped? Small animal hide? What are those doing in here? Who put these in here? Oh my gosh. These bandages are awesome. Okay. Another abandoned car. In we go. I'm pretty certain with the way this game is kind of set, it is almost impossible for someone who is a strong, tough guy to actually have very many problems.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
Funny how that works. Well, this area looks like it kind of sucks. I'm done with this. Next area. What do we got over here? Lots of apartment buildings? Lots of office towers? Lovely. Roof collapse. The unstable ruins start to fall as a result of my rummaging, and a portion of the roof collapses. I'm cut and bruised by the falling debris. No!
How dare they?
I'm dying. Oh, thank God I have this respirator. How do I... Let me have the item. Split stack shift. It's not splitting the stack. Come on. Come on. It won't let me open it. Oh, fine. I'm just through it. Okay, I've got another option. I take one of my shirts, which is not a dirty rag, and then I go into crafting. We take this shirt, put it up here. It turns into dirty rags. Never mind. I need to medically treat my injuries, my minor cuts and bruises, my ouchies. End turn. Okay. Someone's hunting me down in the night. Poor choice. I put down my box. Feral dog, 5 spaces away from me. I put down my sled. I lure him. He fucks up. He falls down. I melee surge him. I begin hitting and I begin kicking. He's still down. He's fallen. He's frail. He's bleeding. All I've done is punch him. I can't even see. I'm blind. I kick. He's vulnerable and bleeding. I create obstacles. I put a big object next to him, a sculpture, and then I push it over on top of him, and then he's still recovering. He's bleeding. I tackle him. Push him onto the ground, and I do a barrel roll, and I dodge to the side, and I roll dodge away. And then I pull him down. And then I get up. And then I lure him into a trap. He's coughing blood. He's unconscious. He's going into shock. He's bleeding. I just keep hitting. And I pick up my axe. Thanking the stars that I didn't damage it.
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's a whole dog. I don't need that dog. I will, out of spite, cut him up, though. Where's my trapping? You can get fur and meat out of him. And now I'm going to figure out how to make a campfire. Small friction campfire. Oh, man. Well, I need kindling. How's my health? Whatever. How tired am I? I'm pretty tired right now. Let's see if I can find a way to make... This one's nice and sheltered. I'll rest in here. I'm gonna take those because those are mine. Handful of sinew, taking those two. Dog meat, taking those two. What's the dog gonna do? Get mad that I'm taking it? He's coming along for the ride.
Yeah,
Sleep.
you should have thought about that before attacking you.
Exactly. I'm a heavy sleeper, so I hope nobody attacks me in the middle of the night and I just have to wake up to something gnawing on my leg. Someone woke me up. Shouldn't have done that. Well, back to kicking open doors. Maybe there's some bandage in this pharmacy. Says I, kicking door open loudly. Hey, look! First aid kit. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And bandages. I love bandages. On my minor cuts. Come on, let me take the item off the stack. Why is it doing this? The stack button is broken. It says you shift. I'm holding shift. It's not doing anything. Well, I guess I can only use these bandages, these specific bandages, if they only come in sets of one. Oh, hey, painkiller. I eat that. Stack, shift, take, drop, 1. Use, 2. None of these buttons actually work. Destroy, that doesn't work either. Well, I guess that's just the way it is. That goes there, and we're off to the races. I'm getting bored of this place. I want to go find Detroit. Stranger. I ditched the vehicle. Stranger charges at me. He's exposed to an attack for a moment. He's a bad mother. Oh my god. He's strong, but vulnerable. How do I put down my... I put that down too. Do we want to threaten him or do we want to just start hitting him? We can demand that he surrender. But he's a bad motherfucker. He might come at us, and he might just, like, walk menacingly at us.
We've got 9 range away from them, so we got time to,
Make with the hooting and hollering? Threaten with weapon. I ain't fucking scared of you. He charges again. Oh, he knows. He's been warned.
Yeah. Woe unto him.
I demand he surrender. He doesn't surrender. I charge. Lure! He's fallen. He's on the ground. He also lost all of his clothes. What? He fell into the trap. His upper stomach was slashed. His upper right leg was battered. He needs a moment. He offers to surrender to us now. He took off all of his clothes to surrender.
I mean, that's the best way to do it.
I guess so. Do we accept a surrender?
Oh?
We could just chop off his head.
We could.
But he didn't really do anything to us. He could have just came over to us. We told him to stop approaching us aggressively. And then he just kind of tripped and fell in a hole. And said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Maybe he has information.
Maybe. He might know something. Accept his surrender. Now he's just gonna stand over there naked. Thinking about what he did. Well, good. I hope you learned a lesson. That was actually the first time I've ever seen a surrender actually work. Normally they just ignore it and they just keep on running at you, and then you just wasted your time as he bites your face off. It helps being a tough son of a bitch.
Right?
Well, time to grab my stuff. Oh, a bag filled with... Empty out. What's it got in there? Painkillers. Empty painkillers. What's that? What the... Why is there meat in here? This first aid kit has 2 things of meat. Oh, it's a bandana. I wear it. That's very important. Quality strap. Ew, that meat's fresh, too. Beer. Love beer. This strap. Fire axe with strap. Done. That's what I wanted. Yes, it's on my back. I have a whole hand free now to do whatever I want. Is that shoe for the left? Better than mine. That shoe for the... Man, these are both shoes for the left feet. This planet is filled with people with left feet.
And left-footed motherfuckers.
I know. It's disgusting, it's deplorable, and they should be punished. Well, bandages are actually still good for money, so I'm going to take them with me. I'll at least make money off of them. Lock storage shed. I know a way to unlock a lock. Being strong as fuck. Oh! There's a whole bow in there. Golly, how awesome it is being strong. Not even kidding. This isn't the way this normally goes. There's a lot more of me, like, scraping and trying to not get murdered by everything for as I die like 8 or 9 times in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done with this town. We're going to Detroit. Out of my way, naked man. Do not look at me or... That is, in fact, a whole-ass dog man. He's not going to run from us. He's not going to surrender. I'm going to put down... I'm going to put down my toolbox.
Prepare the murder machine.
Can I... Oh, wait. Okay, so I can leave that on. Confirm. Come on, let me equip my weapon. Put it in there. Yeah, I am armed now. Hey, I taunt him. Yeah, that's right. I'm high on albuterol. I ain't freaking around, dog man. He advances towards me. I advance towards him. Only one space. He's scared. He doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I just keep on walking. I'm gonna keep on walking, and I'm gonna start swinging this axe. And if you get hit, it's your fault. Oh, he tripped. He fell. The silly fool, he tripped and fell.
Seems to be a lot of that going on.
I closed the gap. I prepare to dodge. Dogman is exposed for a moment. He charges at me. I dodge his move. I dodged out of the way, making it harder for him to hit me. Now I have a chance to do some nasty stuff. Do I leg trip him? Yeah, I'll put him on the ground. Fall. He's on the ground. He doesn't know where he is. I melee surge him. I hit him very hard. Oh. Let's read the things that happened in that one round. I launch a flurry of attacks at Dogman. I need a moment to recover before acting again, but I have mauled his upper chest with a fire axe hack. He's coughing up a lot of blood. He's stunned and can't move. I've shredded his lower right arm with a second hack. His arm is crippled now. He's in severe pain and having trouble concentrating. I open up his lower right leg with a fire axe. He's unconscious and passing out from unbearable pain. He's bleeding.
I'll fucking teach him.
I'm gonna make a coat out of you, boy. I hit him again. Fight's over. I take the Dogman, and I use my trapping skill. And I take my box cutter, and I make a fine coat. I reattach my vehicle. And I throw all of my well-deserved meats into my bin. Moderate load. I'm a strong boy. I don't have to care about those kind of things. Those are problems for weak boys. I have a 223 value Dogman pelt. I am not to be trifled with. I can and will sell this to somebody. But the question is where? Where's my mini-map? We haven't gone very far at all, and Detroit is all the way over there. Onwards. I'm thirsty. Well, that's okay. I've got drinks. Use. I know it's beer, but that's better. That's what we want. Give me my beer. I'm gonna drink all of the beer. Dog fur. Dog fur sucks. Dogman pelt is awesome. Sure, just throw it all in there. I don't care. I don't actually want those that badly. If they can't find someplace to be, then they can stay outside. Next, the scavenging begins again. The kicking open of doors. This abandoned office tower looks good. In we go. A backpack. Exactly what I wanted. Hayapoopy's children's backpack. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of thread. I've alerted nearby creatures. Oh gosh.
Let them come.
Jeez. Someone's up on that hill looking at me. They think I'm scared or something. This one's locked. That means fun stuff's in there, right? In we go. I want my trapping ability. A campsite? What's in here? Well, that's a wooden dresser. I don't want to take the wooden... I didn't even know that those were items. A crowbar. And a not shit plastic sled. Is that a... Oh my god. We need those. Plastic bags are very important. Or potato chip bags, because they have aluminum. We need those for some weird deflection things later. It's for our fancy hats. Everyone loves fancy hats. Yeah, crowbar's going in my hands. That thing, stinky. This thing, awesome. Spray bottle, stinky. Bottle, stinky, stinky, stinky. These are items for weaker boys. I am not like a weak boy. I am not a weak boy. I'm a strong boy. I do not need to worry about simple, small things.
Everything is a small thing to the strong
Everything.
boy.
Oh god. Something bad happened. Thank goodness I had this mask in front of my face to prevent me from catching the black lung, which I think I actually just caught. I have nasal allergies, though. Oh, thank goodness I have this albuterol. I don't even know if it does anything. I'm just gonna take it. I'm a strong boy. I'm not smart. Look at all that stuff. Oh, yeah. A metal locker. It has an electronic lock. I'm not smart enough to get past it. Sometimes, it's hard being dumb. But only sometimes. Alright, well. Strong, smart boy. He done.
Yeah.
Who the hell is out there? I search. I don't just drop things. Oh, they ran away. Okay. What the fuck was that? What was that thing? I have never seen that.
The G-Man.
Hoopst? Listen, buddy. You think I won't fight you? I have to get to Detroit. A neighborhood. A whole neighborhood. Just for me to break into. I picked this house. This house looks good. This sled is stinky. My jeans suck. These jeans rock. End turn. I have a headache. Oh. Because I don't have any more alcohol. That's okay. We can fix that. Uh-oh. You're hoping to find a hidden treasure. Toxic black mold. Oh, shit. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness I have all this albuterol.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if that does anything for me. Why are all these houses filled with black mold? These people suck.
Maybe that's why there's nobody there.
What? Are you suggesting that they all got taken out by the black mold? Is that what the future is getting killed off by? Black mold?
It's that or the Last of Us fungus.
Ooh. A bunch of boxes with nothing in it. Well. Onwards to Detroit. Shack in the woods. Everything I do just makes that thing worse, so I'll just... not. Those are only okay. Water? What the? What's wrong with that water? Is that water? That's gas! What the heck?
Huh.
Wait, where did the gas go? Oh, there it is. That's super weird. I don't know what I can use the gas for, but whatever. What are you? Shadow? I ain't fucking scared. Come back here.
You should be.
I ain't. Where is he? I call out. Hello. What the fuck? Actually. I am thirsty. I'm going to drink. Maybe that will help with my problem. Yeah, that's it. I'm just parched. Parched and tired. I'm just seeing things. Hello? Who's out there? Well, Detroit calls. Sitting on a decaying park bench, aiming his gun at your chest, is a scarred, flint-eyed man. From the kit and camo clothing, you could tell he's a Ronin, a gun for hire. He's airing his feet, one profusely bleeding from a recent gash. Probably the same gash that caused that rip through the sole of his shoe. A lot of sharp metal around these parts. The pain must be affecting his grip on the rifle. It's wavering. Maybe enough for you to safely dive off to the side. He's not saying anything, just sitting there, staring. Well, who he is doesn't matter. The man is in pain. You're here to help. How much help do you give to a killer? Throw him a stray shoe and get the heck out of there. Duck, dodge, and roll. You're a ghost. You're gone. That's a nice-looking rifle he has. Probably best if you looked after it for a while. Hop along, Cassidy won't be needing it. Which one, strong boy? Help him? Duck out of dodge, or take it.
We could use him in getting into the facility, probably.
Help him out?
I think so.
Let's try. You approach, indicating your peaceful intentions. The Ronin cautiously lowers his rifle. You inspect his damaged foot and bandage it up using a few old rags nearby. Job finished, you wait for your reward. His stare doesn't waver. Hey, even a word of thanks would help, but no, he lowers the rifle to your chest once more and lets it be known that he'd like some personal space. As you back away, he reaches into a pocket and says, "Catch!" Well, I don't know what he gave me. This dude give us a fucking... Oh, well, I don't know what he gave us, but he definitely... I definitely see a pile of jelly beans on the ground. Motherfucker gave us 2 goddamn jelly beans. That's valuable. I eat them. I eat them right away.
This is the way.
Oh my god. Abandoned fire truck. I use the key, the fire axe, to unlock the truck. Getting us a firefighter jacket. Oh, dang black mold. Well, it's a good thing I have this albuterol. I'm tired of scavenging this area. I'm also getting tired in general. Stupid black mold. Everything's filled with black mold. That's the only thing they can do to stop my strength. Another one filled with black mold. I'm beginning to think you have a point. I think this whole everybody was taken out by The Last of Us. A cart. That's only at 0.9. That thing's gonna fall apart very soon. Oh my god. A running shoe for the right foot. Finally!
Right foot. Supremacy.
Get this nasty thing off of my foot. Yes. I can run. I'm free. Dobby's free. Dobby's dogs are free. Well, let's see if there's black mold in the car. No black mold in there, but I do need a rest. Can I use the damaged kitchen stove to actually, like, cook with? There's no way. I can't even make a fire. Maybe one of these guys will have a lighter. Just, please, my kingdom for a lighter. More black mold is my only reward. I've also never seen so much concentrated black mold. $50 worth of cigarettes. Oh boy. Well, I gotta go back to look for water, so I guess I'm gonna go and bust open more of these, do some more scavenging until I find something to eat or drink. Whole ass binoculars, huh? Oh yeah, character is way too tired to do anything right now other than just try to make it through. Just needs water though. I've been murdered by water so many times in the past, I'm trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a pot. Really, all I need to do is just make sure I sleep. And when I wake up, make the first thing I do to go and hunt down a place to get water. There we go. Done. Now that I have moves, someone is hunting for me.
Dare that.
I search. I call out angrily. I put my vehicle down. Stranger. A loud call breaks the silence. Oh, they're calling out to me. Hey, you want to talk? He just runs. He leaves. He saw me and then said, he called out. He saw me and said, oh, shit. Fucking left.
Yeah, as he should.
Well, let me put some straps onto these binoculars. It won't let me, so I'm just going to... do that instead. I'm not putting my stuff down. What the hell are you, stranger? Hey. I offered to talk. ATN Warrior. Hey. He's cool.
For now.
Well, he's just doing his own thing. I'm so thirsty. Oh, a marsh. I have a pot. I just need to be able to make a campsite. Okay, cool. Let me see. Cattail head. Gather water. I'm gonna be gathering a lot of water because I'm gonna be carrying a lot of water. Next, I need fire making material. I don't know if those berries are okay to eat. I do not trust them. End turn. I hope I am not going to get murked by my own dehydration here in a second. Because I'm approaching it. Friction fire, perfect. Yes. Not enough moves left to craft. Okay. Made the campfire. Now I need to make water. Come on, where is it? I guess I need to put all this stuff out here real quick. Nope, it's just glitching and having a problem with telling where my items are. Might mean I need to restart real fast. Oh, I can just do that. Perfect. What do you mean I can't sterilize the water that way? That doesn't make any sense. What? One large fireproof container, medium or large flame. Okay, I need a bigger fire. That's what it wants.
Mm.
Medium campfire stoked. Got it. Now I should be able to make water. Sweet water. Clean, delicious, tasty water. Oh. It takes a lot of water to fuel this kind of a muscle body. Now I have turns. I'm also hungry. Well, guess what? I've got a big fire. I can cook. Yeah, I eat both of them. I'm not anticipating living long enough to actually need to worry about the like, starvation mechanic.
Yeah.
But right now, it's building time. I gotta make stuff. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do except just make more boiled water. Get my bottles filled up, and then... try and fill out some more bottles of water before we roll out. Clean out some of my sterilized rags. That way I have clean bandages in case I need them. More water. That should be the last round of it. Oh, I gotta make the fire bigger. Alright, I'm at this point putting more sterilized water in, so... I'm gonna drink my whiskey. Oh, that's $30 of whiskey right there.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Can't just go chugging all that away. These sleds seem to be pretty common, so I don't think I need them as much. My formerly survivor brain is trying to convince me of. 'Cause I'm definitely not in survivor mode at this point. I'm definitely just fucking around.
Yeah. Such is the power of the strong boy.
Strong boys do have it easy. Or at least much different. Look at all those guys down there doing their thing. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff happening around here. Shack in the forest. I love shacks in the forest. Everything I'm doing is making it worse. I'll just not. Campsite. Huh. That's a lot of fucking room. That spear is awesome, actually. I could fling that thing and definitely murk somebody. Especially if I'm a strong boy. I don't need a crowbar, I have fire axe. I need crowbar again because I can stick it on my back. I'm sorry, baby, you can blame it all on me. I was just playing. Holy shit, this is a game changer. Everything goes into the crate now. I ate a handful of sugar. Ah, I'm doing the use. I see. Stupid. Sometimes the inventory system of this game is a little silly. I'm glad I didn't do that with any poisonous berries or anything like that. That would be a little goofy.
Right.
That would be the appropriate way to go, though, as a strong boy. The only way to take me out. My own idiocy. That goes in there, and that means I have 2 hands free for kicking someone's ass. I throw the stick on the ground. Do not approach me unless you want to have a fight. Yeah, I know there's 3 guys around me, and they all just keep on hearing me do stuff, but I'll fight all 3 of them. I don't fucking care.
I don't think I won't.
I not only will fight all 3 of them, I'll win. Nothing in this campsite, nothing over here. Well, I mean, it's great. Yeah, that was a great haul. I end my turn. Approach me if you dare. Oh, you dared, huh? What are you? Oh my god, they're hitting me. I'm on the ground and stunned. What the hell are they? A stranger? Did they fucking shoot me? Weapon, crazy looking gun.
Crazy.
They revealed, well, he crippled my leg, so I can't advance fast, but if I can get to him, I will win. I need to get to cover. That's why I have a spear. Oh, he offers to ceasefire. I accept. Martha's army soldier. Well, they got a crazy looking gun and they've already crippled my left leg. It's really... Oh, it's severe bruising and minor bleeding. They didn't really fuck me up. They just really, like, hurt my leg. Which, I'll live. That might injure my pride. What do you think? Actually, this is, I'll let you think. Help me with the thinking. He snuck up on us, he kicked our ass, and now he's offering a ceasefire.
I think that's a good thing. What with us having the crippled leg.
And being, yeah, I guess you're right. Accept ceasefire. Well, they fucked off. That was a humbling moment for Strong Boy. What the hell is that? They didn't die, did they? Wait, no. Creature leader. Stranger demolished creature leader's head. Player is bleeding. Oh, shoot. That guy saved us.
Oh.
We were being attacked by, like, this rogue creature out in the middle of nowhere, and he f***ed it up. And we were still bleeding and looking around for him, and then he finally, like, showed himself and said, I don't want to fight anymore, I'm not here to fight you. And, I guess that was how that went. This game is so interesting in the way that it tells its story. Like, that's what I really like about this game, is, like, it's... You have to pay a lot of attention to really get what the hell's going on. And it's very easy to just go into, like, bloodlust mode of just like, no. That person clearly fucking shot at me. I have to fucking defend myself. And you really, like, get into reading it later and go, wait a second. No, wait a second.
Yeah.
That person was legit. What the hell? They saved us. Because that was actually a really bad situation. We were about to die.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wow. Wild. There's the bullet that saved us.
Yeah.
They shot a slug round into this person's head, and all this person had on them was a tablet that they were hunting us down with. Wild. This game's weird. Alright, there they are still. They're just hanging out. Well, my leg hurts a lot. Minor bleeding, minor cut. I've got a lot of bandages I just got done making. I should use those, I guess. And my albuterol. I didn't want to eat the fucking sugar. No, just let me have my bandage, please. I'm in need. My leg, it's bleeding. I'm gonna have to empty out the whole thing in order to get one thing? Okay, I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I didn't want the bag. I do want those. I'm taking this bullet, though. That's my lucky bullet now. I'll think of the Martha's Army soldier that definitely wasn't trying to fucking shoot me.
Yeah, upon further review. Yeah.
Upon further review, was definitely mega chill. An abandoned fire truck. Might I find another? Fire axe? Oh, well, what the heck is that? SCBA chest rig. What the fuck? Scuba? But why? What am I scuba diving for? Where would I go? Where did... What is that? Small O2 canister. Okay. I can activate it and apparently be able to breathe. Insufficient charge to switch. Oh, this baby's spent. Okay. So if I can find more O2, I can have something that lets me breathe oxygen, which... Would that let me go into the... So there's this irradiated zone to the south that you cannot fuck around with. Like, it will kill you. I don't know if it's irradiated or if it's just poison in the air. If this thing does what it suggests, I might be able to, like, wander into that area where I've never really gone into. Suddenly, the game's gotten more interesting again.
Right.
What time is it? 1:30? What are you doing, guy? Hey. I offer to talk. He's dodging. He's ditched his vehicle. And then he ran away. What happened? What?
Yeah.
I stepped out, I looked at him, and I said, "Hello!" He got so freaked out, he threw this on the ground, which was only a stick that had a bottle attached to it, and a bottle filled with a bunch of blackberries that he was definitely not getting high on. What a weirdo.
Can't trust those motherfuckers in the wasteland.
Them's motherfuckers be motherfucking, I tell you what. Well, I mean, it's only a minor cut. The only problem is that it's bruising. Whatever. I'll get over it. Let's go check out the shopping mart. No useful items. I'm done with this place. I'm sick of this. Oh my gosh. Reveal myself. Hello? Hello? A loud call breaks the silence. Someone's out there. Call out. Oh, hey, it's Martha's Army.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello. As you approach, you can't help staring at his face paint. It looks like someone tested an entire shape stencil sheet on his face. We can ask him, what's with the face paint? Are there any cities around here? Or what do you do out here?
What's with the face paint?
What's with the face paint? My identity is my own, he says confrontationally. No government needs to track me. Okay. Who's tracking you? Nobody. That's the point, he asserts before walking off. Oh my god. Is that dude a badass? What the fuck? Well, I feel safe now. I feel safe enough to go to sleep. Wait, did this dude just, like, walk over and, like, drop a stick for us because he thought it would help us, but he's, like, super, like, tsundere about it, and so he's, like, embarrassed, and he doesn't want to, like, he doesn't want to admit he just wanted to help us out?
Right.
Is he enamored by our muscles? I would be, too. I'm gonna go to sleep. Don't wake me up. Something approaches me as I slumber. I hope it's... Something approaches me again as I slumber. Oh, it's just Martha's Army. Hey. Yep, still here. They're watching over me. Making sure I'm not gonna be attacked in the middle of the night. I call out. They call back out too. Wow, that was a very touching moment. That was the most wholesome moment I've ever experienced in this game.
Yeah.
Not supposed to go like that. End turn. Just me and Martha's army out here. Well, I hope they use that camp I left behind. They're traveling with me now. There they are again. Stop following me, bruh. Oh my god, do you have like a crush on me or something? Look away from me. Unless... What the hell was that? Oh, I thought those were bullets. Oh, they're like, all bullets, no guns. Ah, look, $71 worth of cigarettes.
Good amount.
A very good amount. Abandoned house. I bet this isn't filled with black mold.
Again. Yeah.
10 billion pounds of black mold. Oh, it wasn't. It's just filled with tea. And baseball bats. Which reminded me to drink my own tea. Look at all these houses out here. I love abandoned forest shacks. They're way better than everything else. No, this one's locked. That might have interesting things because I have an axe. Let me in. Let me in. The lock broke open and it let me into a campsite. The campsite has a laptop that's worth less than 60 bucks. What the hell is in this thing? I take the laptop and I open it. I turn the laptop on. Insufficient charges. I close the laptop. I put the laptop away. Into the box to sell for later. I take a look at the tablet. I turn it on. It's locked. I had a smartphone in here. I turn it on. It's also locked. I need to power these things. Curse my stupid small brain.
Yeah.
This is unfair. Oh my god. Blinkies? French-made Blinkies snack cakes. Oh. 4 gummy bears and 3 packets of Flynn's fancy style ketchup. And an ammo box with what appears to be 4 bullets. And another bottle filled with gas. What do I even use it for? Miscellaneous gasoline. Well, that'll definitely... Yeah, I guess that definitely explains a couple of things.
Yeah.
Well, a bullet. I got 4 bullets of varying quality. In they go. How hungry am I? Hungry enough. I stick that fucking blinky in my mouth and I eat those gummy bears. I don't think twice. Those packets of ketchup, eating those too. Shrink them down. I haven't had packets of ketchup in so long. Alright, get me out of this place. Where's the next spot? You. End turn. We're gonna get to Detroit. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make mistakes. Where even is Detroit? Oh, we're almost there. Well, nothing in here. Abandoned house. Boom, boom. Let me in. Nothing in there. Scavenge. Abandoned house. Boom, boom. Let me in. Not really anything here. End turn. What are you guys? Why are you approaching me? Who are you? Just because there are two of you doesn't mean I won't take both of you on. And also still win. This time, I came loaded with this broad throwing spear. I'll fling it. What you guys want? What you guys want? You know where Detroit is? Locked storage sheds, my favorite. I break them open. Where they have excellent sleds and what appears to be a flashlight, and finally a lighter with fluid inside of it, and a flashlight with nothing inside of it. My leg is still nasty. I put bandage on it. Mmm, tasty. I love that. Scavenge. Hit the lock. Oh boy, what's that? More bullets. Digital water tester. Guess what? I don't need to know that the water's always poisonous. Booby trap. I've never seen that. You spring a hidden trap while you're trying to enter and something hits you from the side. Glass shatters loudly as you're pushed. It was a mirror tied to the ceiling and to a tripwire. It caused some damage, but you're lucky it didn't do worse. Well, this place looks like it would make a decent shelter at least. Found a campsite. No useful items this time. Oh, geez, I'm all scratched up. I'm all scratched up.
Mm.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
As you step into a clearing, you finally see the source of that eastern glow. It's a city, larger than any of you've ever seen. Skyscrapers, and their bigger brothers, arcologies, stand shoulder to shoulder. casting their glittering lights into the sky. Hovering lights flit around the super towers like fireflies. A massive wall encircles their base, with armed buttresses like glowing points on a crown. And radiating out from that wall, a shanty town of crumbling buildings, shacks, and tarp lean-tos. Relief at the sight of civilization almost overtakes you, until you realize you still have to make it there. That and scavenging promises to get a lot harder near the city, as nearby ruins will have been picked over already. This also means that there's no more point to, like, looking in buildings. We're basically just gunning it for Detroit now. Weak with thirst? Well, as it just so happens, I happen to have all this sterilized water. Nope, that's not sterilized water. That's definitely alcohol. Oh, I'm north of the city. Oh, I way overshot. There's Detroit. Call out, hello? You hear them before you see them. People. Lots of them. Pushing branches aside, you're presented with the city you saw from afar. A hybrid between shantytown, refugee camp, and RV park skirts the massive walls to the city. Everywhere you look, people navigate the winding, muddy roads, carrying supplies, patching holes in shelters, or arguing over property. Smoke from 1,000 camp stoves and barrel fires trail upwards, and the scent of cooked food elicits a gurgling from your stomach. Nary an eye pays any attention to you, just one of the dozens of ragtag corpses shuffling in from the wasteland. Beggars, customers, hopefuls, prey. Welcome to the DMC's sprawl. Just like real Detroit. As you step around a muddy tarp shanty on the edge of the sprawl, you stumble across an old fifth wheel with smoke streaming from a stovepipe. People are lined up outside, taking turns ordering at a window. You're standing outside the Last Chance Canteen. Originally named for its location on the outskirts of the sprawl, locals often joke that the Last Chance Canteen is, in fact, a warning to prospective patrons. Known for serving whatever is available, as well as a few suspect staple dishes, the Last Chance is a venue for those hungry and not too fussy about their food's origins. Still, the old fifth wheel draws lines enough to keep its grills hot, so nobody must have died from their food. Yet. Let's see, they got mixed veggie bowls with protein crispies, and tenders, and non-vegetable stew. What the fuck? Doesn't that just make that... Well, yeah, I guess that's just a regular-ass stew. So anyways, I'm pretty sure... I don't know, do you want to... So we have $7 to our name.
Yeah.
We can't sell here. I need money. One of these is a shop, I'm pretty sure. Well, let me put these bullets in here. While I drink my water. Not my gasoline. That's all gasoline.
Yeah.
My thirst has been slaked. Such a nasty word. I hate that word. Slake. Wait. Did I pull power out of the... Okay, never mind. Alright. Oh, those are... Hey. What's up? He doesn't want to talk to me. I'm... a stinky casual. The junk market, that's what I'm looking for. The junk market. As you navigate the winding alleys of DMC's sprawl, you encounter a huge structure fashioned of shipping containers. Throngs of people enter and exit the structure through a doorway on one side. Inside, you can see a thriving bazaar where people trade scavenged items in the light of 1,000 lanterns and bug zappers. The air is thick with sweat, smoke, and the smell of barbecue and spices. This is the Sprawl's notorious junk market. Start shopping. Okay. Is that a hole? What is that? Oh, they sell them in boxes of stuff. That's interesting. That's a weird way of selling things. Oh. Damn. Okay, well, how do you want me to sell things to you then? Yeah, but you're not gonna be taking that thing. I need that. That's from my best friend, the Stoat. You want this dogman pelt, though? I fucking killed a dog for this. Here, you can have these cigarettes. You can have this tea, because I don't need that. My eyes are super shit. I already have the thing. I don't need that. I don't need bottles anymore. I'm at the city now. This goes here, this goes in here. I'll hang... That is sell stuff material for sure. Oh no, I'm definitely keeping any flash drives. Those are for me. You can have the albuterol. I'm done with it now. I'm immune to the black mold now. I've had it hit me so many times. I'm immune. Here, you want this alcohol? I can sell you the alcohol too. Finally, get it out of my inventory so I don't have to accidentally drink it. Oh, you want this $70 worth of cigarettes? You want this empty lighter? You want these 10 pebbles? Just giving them rocks that he picked up off the ground. Flashlight would be a good thing to have if I could get power. That's a lot of food and stuff. That's a whole box worth of food. I kind of like that. For $100 though. Kind of like that. This makes it a little bit of a guessing game for what you can get out of these things. 184. I could definitely use this though. Oh, I have to take it and then I can just pick and choose the stuff I want. Cheap memory stick. What's on it? Oh, he won't let me see it until I buy it. I mean, look, man, I don't have any power to put into these things, so it's kind of just pointless. I'll take the batteries, though, dude. Yeah, I'll take the batteries. Is that porn? Bridget Lance concert? No, it's not. It's just a concert CD. I don't understand what these CDs are for. I'll take the battery of the phone, but I don't care much for... Oh, it goes to that phone. I see. In that case, no, I don't want the phone. Mostly wanted the battery. And you can have the box back. Wonderful. How civil. What's inside your, 2 bandages. Guess what? I have a bunch of bandages. Guess what I can't do with them? Use them.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's like my hands are broken or something, and I can't comprehend the idea of splitting a stack. That's the problem with being a strong boy. Sometimes you're a little dumb. I love water. Meat. I'll take it. A carton of eggs filled with what appears to be sugar. That's not egg. What are you, some kind of idiot? Well, I guess is also the smart way to make sure that there's enough room to put a bunch of items, because normally there's a lot less items for sale here. Cool. That was super profitable and awesome. Alright, now you get to see what that fun little... So here we are. We've arrived at the gates. We've got Detroit. Navigating the twisty maze of shacks and tarp shelters, Detroit's massive walls stand as a constant backdrop to the east. Easily half a dozen stories high, and probably almost as thick, the city walls are an impressive sight to behold. Armed towers, bristling with surveillance arrays, stand at regular intervals, keeping watch over the sprawl, and likely the city within. Before you, giant vid screens on the 3 gatehouses flash instructions about pass requirements and threat levels, as flocks of people stream into and out of the gates. You take your place in the line on the right, with the others entering the city. When you reach the front of the line, a sinking feeling overcomes you. Heavily armed guards in full combat armor are checking attendees with some sort of scanning device. You're pretty sure that whatever these other folks have to get in, you're missing it. When it's your turn, the guard stops you and turns to a monitor installed in the wall. A message reads, "Device not detected. Entrance denied." With the efficiency and compassion of an assembly line worker, he directs you away from the line, back outside. Unfortunately, getting entrance to the city may be trickier than just showing up. Back outside, across the muddy square, and stop to... Back outside, you cross the muddy square and stop to survey the area. Where do you go now? Would anyone in the sprawl know about the cryo facility? You're startled when you notice a man has been watching you. He's wearing a long brown coat and matching hat. He's leaning on a walking stick. From a distance, you can almost see the glint of his eyes below the trilby's brim. Though it's probably just your imagination. He takes his time approaching you, and as he nears, you notice there's a heavy maquillage on his face. He reminds you of one of those old portraits you'd seen in a history textbook. "Folks call me Hatter," he says matter-of-factly. "I think we may be able to help each other. Come with me." Hatter's office is in the husk of one of those flophouse hotels you'd see crammed between high-rises in a busy city. It even has the old marquee hanging precariously from the cornerstones. Several floors up, armed guards watch over the street from missing sections of the building. Hatter acknowledges the men at the door and leads you through a surprisingly clean lobby to an old-fashioned elevator. I have a client, he starts, pausing for the cage to rattle shut, who collects heirloom. He speaks louder over the motor. He compensates well. Well enough, in fact, that I'd be willing to part with a DMC visitor's pass in exchange. The elevator clunks to a halt, and the door rattles open, revealing a dark room lit by video screens and old lamps. Stepping off the elevator, it feels like you've walked into a control center built into an antique store. Baubles and relics crowd the walls and tabletops, while video screens and computer consoles cast a bluish tint on a handful of armed guards. Hatter crosses the room to sit at a low, broad desk, facing the elevator. There's a lake. He pulls a worn road atlas from a desk drawer. About a day's walk northwest of here. Inside a building, there's a silver urn. He pages through the atlas to a map of Michigan. My guess is that you know a thing or two about getting around out there. Maybe this could be your ticket into the DMC. He pauses to look up at you. Interested? So we have a couple of options here. And normally, we don't have this one because you need Trapper. But also normally, this one doesn't exist unless you have something very specific. We can take the urn job, we can turn down the urn job, or we can give Hatter the security footage.
We want to give him the security footage because we have it.
We give it to him. Hatter slots the memory stick into one of his video monitors. As the footage plays out on the Hatter's wall unit, you notice more than one bodyguard shift self-consciously, and another utters a low whistle. Hatter's lip curl into genuine satisfaction, and he leans back in his creaky wooden chair. Maybe Christmas comes early this year. Tell you what, forget about the urn. The pass is yours. He pulls a black wristband from a desk drawer and extends it to you over the desk. And hey, he says before letting go of it, maybe you can come around again when you're looking for some work. I think a few of these hotshots could learn a thing or two. So basically, you just you walk in, you show him this footage of you just like door jam bashing a dog man's head into a pulp.
Yeah.
And he just goes, he just laughs about it, well, and says, Christmas came early, and he just says, here you go, I don't want to get between you and whatever you gotta do.
You're right.
Alright. So now I walk up to the gate again. At the front of the line, the guard motions you closer. A moment of pregnant silence precedes a satisfying chirp, and the monitor flashes. Visitor pass N6MAA 10816 authorized. The guard takes you into a small room with a table in the middle. They confiscate weapons and other specific items not allowed in the city, and then give them back. Alright, buddy. Put your things on the table, the guard instructs you, and you comply. The guard then ushers you forward, and you begin down a long-ish stretch of empty corridor lined with harsh xenon light. Beyond the opening at the other end, you see throngs of activity and the flicker of busy signage eclipsed by passing people. We have made it to a point where most people don't actually get to in this game, so this is a pretty excellent place to, What do you mean? Well, I guess that is basically everything. I'm trying to make sure, because there's like something weird going on with the controls, with Adobe Flash Player. There we go. I have to be minimized, I guess, to there. Yeah, because I would want to see the concrete forest apartments. Those are important. This is cool. I actually don't remember seeing a lot of the animation to this. It's nice.
Yeah.
Workforce Center? What? That's new. There's so much to explore. But I've been streaming for about 3 hours. It's time to go.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Alright. Well. I'm gonna put a pause to that music and thank you everybody for watching. Hope you had a good time with it. We'll probably end up finishing this out because it turns out Strong Boy is the best way to play this game. And we've made it about halfway through the game because being able to make it through to Detroit is really, really hard. Most people never see Detroit, actually. I would say most people end up refunding this game long before they see this city. So the fact that we got here is a very, very good run. Next time, though, we're definitely going to have to tempt fate. There's a funny necklace that I've had that's on me, and if I ever take it off, bad things happen. Unless I'm a strong boy. A really strong boy.
Yeah.
And happen to be near Detroit, where guys have lots of guns. We're gonna go mess with the Murga Wraith next time. We're gonna go to the Murga dimension and take their shit.
Yeah.
And sell it for money. Anyway, I gotta have Kaida help sign us off here, so 1 second. Alright, we're all done up with our Neo Scavenger run. We made it all the way to Detroit, so now we just gotta go fight the Murga Wraith later. Go ahead and tell everybody bye. We're gonna close out stream now.
You made it to Detroit? Impressive. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed watching us dodge death and face dangers. Remember, stay cunning, stay paranoid, and always question reality.
No.
Until
don't
next
stay
time,
cunning,
fellow
don't stay
scavengers.
paranoid. Just be strong.
Over and out.
Yeah.
Just be strong. Alright.